guys, welcome back to my channel.
Long cast. last. Oh Lord, not
My
this
name
again.
is.
Now everybody go chop. Have you had a chicken now? She went on a date with a Nigerian man.
It's not a date,
It's
actually.
a date.
Monkness.
Nigerian man will give you breakfast, so don't say I don't want you.
Why I did this? Because
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yetunde, aka YBA, and in today's video, I have a special guest that I'll be introducing to you. If you have been watching my channel for a bit now, you probably have seen her at least in one video. This is my sister, and she's live and direct in Cote d'Ivoire.
hello guys, welcome to my channel. My channel was recently moved from Nigeria to Cote d'Ivoire. So, I mean, I had to fly all the way down to come and reclaim my channel. So, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Oh dear.
Miss me. I know you guys have been hearing a lot about Cote d'Ivoire. I'm going to take down some of those videos and revlog mine. So
Can you
basically,
imagine?
welcome. The celebrity guest appearance is
Oh my
finally
God.
here.
Oh my God.
We're live.
Oh
We're
my
good.
God. And if this is your first time you're seeing me, I'm Yetunde. I'm a Nigerian who's just recently moved from Lagos, Nigeria to Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire. And my sister here has just come to visit me from Nigeria, and she's just experienced Cote d'Ivoire for the first time. So we're just going to be asking questions, of course, about Cote d'Ivoire and also just general life questions. So let's get into it. I got these questions off of the internet, and they're just random questions, you know, things you're not expecting, and then we're just going to answer them. You know, it's like a little bit of get to know me. Now, I realized that this girl, after claiming my channel, she did not even say her name, she didn't say anything. So can you please tell people your name?
Okay. Kabira Damilola, aka something I remember, I have no idea. Basically, my name is Kabira, or you can call me Dami. I'm happy to be here. I plan to, you know, spice things up a little bit. I've been experiencing the Cote d'Ivoire life for the past 2 weeks, and I mean, I can't wait to share my experience with you guys. She's refused to share the question with me pre-interview, because I mean, what I'm used to is you need to give a girl the chance to prep, you know.
I would just like to point out, if you watched our sister tag, I'm going to link it up here. I sent her that particular set of questions like days before, and she still never read it, so there was no point. That's why I didn't send it to her. So first of all, what was your first impression of Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire when you arrived?
Not even impression. So I arrived at the airport, and the first thing I saw was Aquaba. And I mean, I was like, okay, am I in Ghana? Did my flight drop me in the wrong airport? I've been to Ghana before, so of course I knew the airport was nothing like Ghana airport, but I think I was a bit confused, like, okay, this is meant to be Cote d'Ivoire, and now I'm saying Aquaba. So I think that was the first culture shock I had. And of course, I didn't find my sister who went to buy burger, and she had like this placard. You should show them what you did at the airport.
I'm going to put the clip here. Look, let me tell you, this girl doesn't appreciate me.
I mean,
when she was getting on the flight in Lagos, she said, I'm hungry. I'm not eating. I've been at the airport, and the flight was delayed. It was supposed to be an early morning flight. Turned out to be like a midday flight. She was hungry. She was tired. So when I got to the airport and I looked at the time, okay, they're probably just landing and about to deboard from the plane, I ran to Burger King to get her some food, and I actually made her a placard. I'm going to put the video here that says Aquaba, Bienvenue, Abidjan, or something like that. And
then she didn't show. Like, who makes a whole placard and miss the real arrival?
Show. The thing is just that she
goodness.
passed the entrance, and I was at Burger King, and so I had to come and do my little dance outside the airport. I'd just like to point out, in true Ivorian hospitality, this person that she doesn't know, this man gave her his Wi-Fi to use, and she was able to call me. And he waited with her until I got to have, because I had to run.
And he had no idea what I was saying because I was speaking English.
He couldn't even understand her, but he helped her out.
So. I think for me, that was I think they're very welcoming people. It was just so welcoming and warm. So yeah, that was my first impression of Cote d'Ivoire.
So let me explain it to you. There are tribes here that are also present in Ghana. So there are Akan people here, there are Twi people here. So they literally share a border. So the people who are from here, you know, it's colonialism that divided us up, all of us up, but they have family in Ghana and vice versa. As a matter of fact, my last video that I made, someone told me in my comment section, I'm not sure if they're Ghanaian or they're Ivorian, but they tried to tell me that Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, his grandfather is buried here in Ivory Coast. And it was such a good, fun fact the person told me in the comment section. So they speak the same local language, the same tribe. The same way we have Yoruba people in Benin Republic and there are Yoruba people in Nigeria. We're the same tribe, we're just in different countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
so it's Akwaba too. Okay.
Akwaba, okay.
So since she got here, I've taken her out. She's tried Ivorian food, so I made her try atike. She was a bit reluctant, but my son was on her case. My son was like, "You have to try atike. You need to eat atike." Every day he came back from school for first 3 days. He kept asking, "Have you had atike now? Did mommy get you atike?" So we had to have atike for dinner one of the days.
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you feel about atike?
It was lovely. I'm going
to put a video of her consuming atike here.
And make sure you combine it with the plantain. The sauces.
Yeah, I
think what I enjoy most about Ivorians is the fact that they eat with their hand with full chests.
Yes.
There's nothing, it's not like you're not sush or, in Nigeria, we still supposed to eat Amala with spoon when we go for Owambe. Yeah. Ivorians actually eat with their hand. And being the local girl that I am, I've moved to Lagos trying to form posh. Coming to Ivory Coast was like, oh, now I'm finally home. I can eat with my hand without feeling
anywhere, anytime.
I'm not posh. So please, whenever you want to try atike, do not eat it with cutlery.
No, not with cutlery. That's not the full experience. You have to use your hands.
And then dip it and go. Atike is bae, basically.
Yeah, atike is bae.
I've tried futu.
Yeah, futu banana, futu yam.
I ate alligator. They made it right in front of me, and it was so beautiful. And they had this very nice clay pot where you can take your futu, combine it. Trust me, a Nigeria girl, I had to combine both the plantain.
Because we have such pots too in Nigeria, so it was really nice
put it together. And the soup had a bit of okra in it, but it wasn't full okra. You know how?
Not full on, we do our
so it was
okra.
like pepper soup okra kind of. But whatever was in that soup, it was amazing. Yeah, it was great.
Chef's
so, sorry, Ivorians. I love your country, but come on, guys. Fun. Who sits down on Friday evening to listen to Celine Dion?
No, see,
at a bar. And I was like, what is going on here? And we had to change bass 3 times. And the third bass were actually
found a Nigerian DJ.
And we're the Raz human beings. Everybody kept on looking at us
loud,
what's going on?
We were jumping. And I think everyone in that group, except for Jackie, who's Filipino, were all Nigerian. So I think they just knew that these are Nigerians and they're being noisy here.
But Ivorians are so chilled.
Yeah, because
they just want to take their wine, cross their legs in a bar. I'm like, no. How come we are not seeing someone twerking and putting their hands down and going, yeah?
No. They used to behave themselves here, please.
What's going on?
This one, I'm sure she's going to kill me, but I'm going to say it anyway. She went on a date with an Ivorian man. She's been saying it's not a date because it's our friend.
It's not a date, actually.
It's a date.
It's actually a family friend.
It's a date, guys.
It's not.
So, Ivorian men or Nigerian men?
No, I don't think I can compare because I have this huge experience with Nigerian men and I just have one Ivorian experience. But I would say that in terms of OT, street OT, you know what our brothers do?
Yeah.
Combining things, cut and join kind of approach.
The person that is doing PR for Nigerian men, that person is a rape.
Ivorian girls want to date Nigerian
guys. They love Nigerian men, they keep telling me.
I'm Nigerian men are so nice, Nigerian men are so caring, Nigerian men, they're so romantic. And I'm like,
you don't cast. last. Now everybody go chop. Nigerian man will give you breakfast. So those I don't want you.
Oh my goodness. But I think I was so proud of my Nigerian men. They're representing us out there. So thumbs up to my Nigeria boys, man.
Okay. All right. Now that I've gotten all the Ivory Coast questions out of the way, we can go to our questions off of the internet. But I just wanted her to share what our first impression of being here in Cote d'Ivoire was like. So first questions off of the internet. Calm down. The perfect job or the perfect relationship? Which one would you choose?
I think I would say the perfect relationship. I think. Even though I feel like the reality of my life now is 360 opposite.
I would say the perfect job.
I would say the perfect relationship. And I feel like when you are in a perfect relationship, it's usually almost a given that you just have your the job aspect of your life, you have it figured out. But when it's the other way around, a messed up relationship can totally mess up your job.
Okay, I think
So,
we're answering the question on two different levels. So I would say why I chose the perfect job is because I feel like you can actually get a perfect job. You can get a career that you love, that is like hobby and all that. There is no perfect relationship.
Oh.
You can be in a great relationship, you can be in a good relationship, but perfect.
Okay, so
nah.
We're looking at
there's no perfect relationship.
The
so I'll just say perfect job. Okay. You do not believe there's a perfect relationship because human beings are not perfect. We mess things up all the time. So that's what I would say.
Our perception to the question.
Yeah, it's like from different lenses. So would you date your best friend?
Okay, a guy being my best friend means that you probably know all my dirty secrets. Like, you know everything. For me to say a guy is my best friend, you know, like, and so I just feel like, we'll both be at a disadvantage.
See finish.
The fact that there's nothing to discover about each other, trust issues, you know, and also, no.
So let me say why I said no. I have an unpopular opinion about best friends. I don't believe in like you have one best friend. I think you have different types of friends, and like me now, I'm sure my besties are watching this. I have like 5 or 10 best friends.
Yeah, me too.
There's some friendships that they just need to stay friendships.
Yeah.
Do you get? It works for some people, though. But I also feel like maybe people were lying. Maybe people knew that there was something there before.
You guys are playing friendship, but deep down,
you know that's not your bestie.
You know you're not
like
bestie.
Him,
you know
you like her.
Yeah.
And they say it's my girl bestie, you are not bestie. Because
we all know that we are just moving towards the relationship bit.
And honestly, I hate those type of relationships because the people they were dating before they decide to go together usually get the short end of the stick. And I just believe that you people are selfish people and you shouldn't put other people into your nonsense mess.
But do I think that people that used to be friends, maybe in a past life, can meet each other again and be like, oh, I think I might really like this person.
You're meeting them again for the first time.
Yes.
So you were no longer friends for all those years.
All those years, yeah.
I firmly believe that you should make friends. You should be friends with your partner, especially if you're going to marry. You really need to like the person you're going to end up with for life. Like, liking is not just love. There are people who are married to people that they love, but they don't like them. They don't really like their personality, but they love something about them. There's some people that have all those weird, rubbish relationships. Girl, get out of that place because those people need to get together.
Yeah, they need to get together.
Yeah, rubbish. Do you believe in karma?
I do. Yeah, I believe in karma. That's the straightforward. I could go on and give like instances. Because even at times when some things happen to me, I'm always like, so I believe in karma.
Like, oh, this person has done this thing to me. Karma will get them. Sometimes you need to get that person yourself.
You need to be the karma.
Be their karma. Give them the karma. Instant reward. I do also believe that the energy you put out into the universe, you will get it back. So if you are doing evil things, it's coming to you tenfold. If you are doing good, good will come to you, finding you its way to you one way or another. Yeah. But see, there are times that you have to be the person that will karma the person back. Because some people, you really need to do them back their own. Like you need to give them a taste.
I remember when I started my career, I'd had issues with my colleague, and I went to my mom to rant, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I think I'm going to resign. And she said to me that, did this person get you the job? I said, no. Was it because of this person you started working here? I'm like, no. Is this person an employee?
Like are they a decision maker in your career? They're just
they're just my
annoying
employee. My mom said that, and they're frustrating you.
They can't be the easy.
My mom said, go back and give them the same level of frustration.
Back to back.
People standing up for themselves, just don't leave. Because I feel like when people walk over you and you allow it, they keep doing it. Why do I feel like she's like sorting for the difficult questions?
No, okay, so let me show you. It's like 135 questions, which we cannot do.
Okay.
So I'm like, and there's some questions that are just, would you rather have an American accent or a British accent?
I don't want to have any.
I want to have my Nigerian accent.
It
even comes out. Like sometimes.
I say,
Yeah. I think that how we speak and how we sound is a culmination of
I think my accent
all of your
is
experiences.
Do I want to speak? I mean, be better articulate? The answer is yes. The thing is, if I find myself in that environment,
you may adapt.
You get me?
You
and
know,
for some
happens.
reason, I adapt to it. Definitely. But I mean, I know people go out of their way
to
like
learn
take classes
to
learn a particular accent.
What I think you should do is to learn the language.
Yeah.
There's a difference between learning, for instance, English language and learning an accent. Why does this word sound like this? The vowel sounds, the consonant sounds, how to enunciate, how to sound clear. But you can communicate with anyone in the world with any accent you have on top of it, in as much as you're clear in what you're saying. See, let me tell you, my Lauren will not even agree. It comes out, it jumps out all the time.
H factor.
It jumps out.
Hairdresser.
When I went to broadcasting school, that was the first time our coach in the studio told me, you drop your T's. Nobody had ever told me before. So I actually, so that I could be on TV, I had to do a lot of drills to learn not to say something like, don't touch me. It's don't touch me. I'm supposed to pronounce the T, but apparently I used to drop my T's a lot. So yeah, just learn how to say things properly, not necessarily an accent. Yeah. Okay. If you could live anywhere, where would that be?
Oh, I'm not sure I can answer that question. So I recently started exploring, like trying to travel more. So I'm not sure I've seen enough of the world to be able to pinpoint that, this is, but I mean, based on the few places that I've been now, if I could live anywhere, I still can't answer the question.
I don't have any special preference. I just want to live somewhere where my loved ones can easily access me. Me and my sisters, even my family in general, my mom, even my husband's side of family, we tend to like to see each other a lot.
Yeah, we're always like
miserable. So we get miserable when we are not able to see. And so I don't want a situation where we are so far apart we don't see for some people don't see their siblings 15 years. Oh no, I would be so miserable. No, I want to be able to live in a place where I can get visas to go there, they can get visas to come there. We can just easily travel and see each other. So
you know how people are relocating like a lot in Nigeria, and one thing me and my siblings don't come out to say openly is just to say, we have like this box of these are the places.
Like we don't want to live in certain places because we feel like it's just too far.
It's just too far.
So I can't just take a flight and be home in 6 hours. Like
you get me? I don't. So I think for us, that's very important.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I can live anywhere. I'm one of those people. I can make a life anywhere. Once I find good food and there's music and there's like a beach somewhere that I can go to, I'm good.
You're good.
Once I have my loved ones, they can come. I'm okay. So yeah. Would you consider yourself a romantic person?
Of course, yes. I am very, very, very romantic. So, I mean, for real, I feel like I can't be romantic. I come off as not romantic. It takes time for me to get to that romantic place. But like, she's super romantic. And when I mean romantic for her, it's not even just someone she's dating. It's like to everybody. Like, she leaves me like a little note on my system to just say thank you for coming for my son's birthday. And she drops stuff in your coffee, like chocolate bar.
I'm like, there's a surprise.
You get me? I mean, she's like romantic. She likes to when I arrived at Cote d'Ivoire, she practically made me like a placard. I wouldn't have thought about all those things. So, am I romantic on a day-to-day basis? No. But do I try to match, the energy in relationship? Yeah, I try, even though, I don't know, for some reason, I think
she's not romantic.
I date Omowobies like me.
I think I'm a romantic. I've always been a romantic.
Yeah?
I can romanticize anything.
Yeah.
I can romanticize how I read a book. I can romanticize a phone call. The little things I put romance in everything. I'm a lover girl. I'm a hard guy too, but I'm a romantic.
I'm a lover girl too.
What is your opinion on reality TV shows?
I don't believe it's reality, because the moment I know there's a camera in my house, I'm going to act differently. I think it's a lot of work though for people who do it, because it's like you're opening up your entire life. Even no matter how hard you try to edit and cut, you're still going to let go of
At some point, I feel like you would unravel.
Significant amount of your personal life. So I respect people that do it. I don't think it's like 100% reality. But I mean, if someone should approach me today to have my own reality show, is it something I would consider? I'll say yes. Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not that I'm just going to allow you to film every part.
They'd never film every part.
Yeah, not every part, but it's something I'll be open to. I feel like
I have a love and hate relationship with reality TV show. I mean, the internet is brutal. Like, oh my God, did you see what they do to those people who are on all those shows? They become memes. They've got tons of footage of themselves like they could never erase and stuff like that. However, I like it because, you know, sometimes it's also a social experiment. But the social experiment for me is not even the people who are watching. It's the people who watch them. The fans, the people who watch that I like to watch. How are they reacting to these things that are happening on this show? And it helps you to understand human beings. Basically, just to know that human beings are not shit. Can I say that on YouTube?
You already said it.
I think that's an interesting thing to see how the audience behaves. And I think that even the organizers of those shows, I think there's some psychologists behind the curtain who are also watching the audience. Because, you know, if you know how an audience behave, it can be used for a lot of things. Data like that, you can use it for marketing, for products, and you know, in a lot of things, for business.
Someone said to me like, oh, I can never do this if I'm on the show. And I said to that person that if I'm locked up in a house
in a place
for 90 days with people that I don't know, I have no idea what I can do. So I'm not one to say I can never do this on screen. Or have cameras
follow you all the time.
Or I can never do this because I've never been in that position before and I honestly don't know how to react.
Yeah, so I don't know. I like it sometimes because who doesn't like to watch, you know, trash TV? Sometimes it's just entertaining. Yeah. But the other side of it is I'm like, human beings. Yeah. Why are people behaving like this? TV. No, I don't think I'd ever do it.
I think for me, it's not even for the fame. I think it's just be to experiment on me.
No, life is already doing enough experiment with my life. Like,
and see how
sometimes I'm like Jesus,
and watch myself afterwards to be like, oh,
you need to,
so
Jesus,
this
challenge needs to be over. God,
yeah, this adulthood.
You know, so I'm already living in. I don't need to do any experiment. Favorite holiday. Beach, mountain, or city? Everybody already knows my answer.
Beach, water, beach. Any form of water, lake, beach, mountain. Waterfall. It wouldn't come up blinking.
Mountain.
Well, I'm from a mountain. How do I describe my own town?
We've got a lot of mountains. It's mountainous terrain, but
it's mountainous or what? Did you just make it up?
I didn't make it up. Let's Google it. Of a region having many mountains.
Okay.
Mountainous.
Mountainous.
Oh my God!
Oh, going back to accent, mountainous.
I don't know what we're gonna call this.
I think we should just call it celebrity guest appearance. You know, it's not all the time you get a celeb on your channel. You know these things.
This is my sister, and I'm so happy to have her here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Moving here has been hard, I think, on our sister friendship. If you know me in real life, you'd know my sisters are my absolute best friend. I mean, if I were to go with the word best friend, my sisters are they're like my best friends. Yeah. And so being apart has been hard and difficult. I didn't even, when she told me she was coming, I wasn't excited at first. And then it was like 3 days to her coming, and then I started getting excited. You know.
And then she's been feeding me since I've been in Kodo.
I feed everybody alone.
Like, I feel like if I don't add 5 kg after this trip,
it's not that deep.
Yeah, so I made a video that was I was practically praying to God. Calorie burner. Oh, my God is a calorie burner. He will do it for me. It was nice hanging out with you guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Odabo.
Bye. Thank you so much. Au revoir. Don't forget to like.
Au revoir. Okay.